How's it going? I'm Honan.
I'm Oliver.
And today we're checking out Badass Motherfucker. it's honest. I mean, honestly, Key and Taemin in like their solo music, both of them, I feel like they make some of the coolest male like solo artist music in K-pop.
100%. Like, yeah, Key is a man who knows his concepts. He knows what he wants to do, and he has a very clear kind of artistic image. I mean, just look at this, like, initial image of this music video, right? I'm like, this is some Ozymandias like
yeah.
ruined statue desert type shit. Like, yeah. That's a fun bit of trivia for Key. Key is actually, I think, probably maybe the first male idol I knew.
Oh, interesting. Because of Shiny?
Because he was, well, yeah, because he was my first girlfriend's alt bio. And I only knew girl groups when I first started dating her, and she introduced me to like EXO and Shiny and Big Bang, and Key was the first Shiny member that I knew. I think maybe I knew G Dragon and I guess Psy, but I think I knew G Dragon as well. But yeah, Key was one of the first ones. So just because he had a really unique name, I was like, oh, Key, and I could tell because we watched like Lucifer, and so we had that ridiculous like mohawk, the shaped side of his head. I was like, okay, I can tell that guy.
He visually he does really stand out too. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, last year I think we both agreed that Bad Love was like one of the best releases of the year.
It was
great track, great album, and the concept he has is so strong. Like his teaser pictures for this have all been so cool. Like the album artwork style is just like, yeah, he really knows how to visualize.
Yeah, he really nailed that kind of like synthwave, I guess you would call it, category wise. Right?
Yeah.
With like Bad Love. So I'm really interested if he still kind of stuck to that style with this at all. Because I
hope so.
I loved that from him. So I'm kind of really hoping we get some of that, like some crumbs of synthwave in this. Like
it was like synthwave with like it had that sax line in it as well in Bad Love. That was like, yeah.
He had that really cool choreography, I think, around like pre-chorus in that song too. That I'm looking forward to just
his choreo.
Yeah,
he's a great dancer.
Well, I just want to get into it, so let's check it out. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, choreography's kind of wild now from the very opening sequence.
These fit like Maleficent.
Yeah, there's some of the craziest styles I've seen already. Dude, that's set. Holy shit. Is he in Kwangya? Is that some of the crazy sci-fi? Them teleporting in as he does his move.
Yeah.
interesting beat change.
Yeah, the beat is so hard time.
My type, my joy. 뜨거워진 gasoline,처럼 달려. Rambo, my style, my ego. 뜨거워진 gasoline,처럼 달려. 이제
Yeah, that was a time signature change for sure, right?
My goodness.
God damn, bro. Why?
What was the stylist budget for this?
Yeah, dude. And the set, though, too. Just that one set he's standing on, like the gold background one, is insane.
It's crazy.
Why are, like, it's always SM Entertainment. Why are the after choruses in, like, every SM Entertainment artist solo group just always slap so good? Like, it's like someone's job at SM Entertainment is to be that guy when there's a chorus to create, like, just the perfect after chorus.
The perfect post chorus.
Yeah, post chorus, like, every time, dude. Like, I love how I brought up the
choreography. It's only a
choreography.
different song from Battle.
yeah, very different. I did like it though, like I love how I brought up like choreography, and then in the first moments of that video is just them going like,
yeah, like
just like flying around.
That's exactly what it was, by the way. Like that,
it just flailing. Yeah, I was like, whoa.
We nailed it. We've learned the choreography.
Yeah, I know that opening sequence already. You go ahead, because there's so much to unravel about that.
So I mean, well, the first thing I noticed was like he was rapping, like, and I know like he had like a rapper part role in Shiny. It wasn't like main rapper, but he did do rapping parts of it. But that was never what Shiny was about, and it was kind of unexpected because I'm not used to hearing him like, but anyway, it was because it felt like that song was more about his ego and his like swag basically and what he's about, which was not what I was expecting, but it was quite refreshing to hear him kind of flaunt himself or see him flaunt himself in that kind of way. It was unexpected, but I certainly wasn't mad at it.
At the end, he had that really cool it was quieter in the mix, but he had a really cool vocal climb, and then they had like the chorus still going over the top of him, and that's another one of those like SM Entertainment things. You always know you're gonna get like that orgasmic moment in an SM Entertainment song where it's just like this really cool vocal climb happening, chorus is still running.
Some run, yeah.
Like I love how even though it's formulaic, it's the songs aren't always formulaic from SM, so there's
always something
hits.
In them, right? There's something in there which makes it interesting. Like hit that the tempo switch up we had. It went to like two different time signatures, right? It changed twice. It didn't go straight back to what it was before, I don't think.
And it's not a subtle time signature change. It's in your face because there's this loud this loud bump boom, hitting like the change of the time signature at you each time. Like,
I'm guessing it's like almost like you're like running out of fuel or whatever, and then you like get more gasoline, and then you like can go like take off again.
It seemed like because it was slower too, that his choreography became a little more wild, kind of in that moment too. Like they created a kind of a sequence for them to dance a little bit, like more drawn out kind of dancing. Like it was interesting.
Makes sense. That was a lot more beats.
I don't even know what to say about like the outfit changes, but like there was like a literal rib cage designed around him and stuff, like a skeleton outfit. Like
I feel like everyone can have like different favorite outfits from that. Like I was like when he had those like that high shoulder thing he had, I was like, I imagine walking into a throne room and he's like he kind of, do you know what it reminded me almost of like the styling in 300 for Persian.
I know what you're talking about. Xerxes.
It was like so stylized and like over the top with like so much jewelry and stuff, and I was just like, man, this is like a god king. in
Yeah,
front of me, like...
he's just dressing as the king he is. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
The beginning, I think you said that first
King
outfit. I think
T-Bone.
you nailed it. Was like Angelina Jolie's like Maleficent from like the,
Yeah,
the
like that,
crazy
like,
like
full like,
yeah, dude.
headpiece. Yeah.
I did like the style, even though it was not synthwave by any means. It was still really cool upbeat song, especially like the gasoline, like the way that's holding out. But I liked how they brought that main melody in as like horns at the outro there too. I thought that was really cool. Yeah, he's standing in like a ring of fire, like going on.
Yeah, the horns are a really good time. I mean, it's hard to not like horns in songs. And,
Yeah,
like, but that was done really well.
It was those like Teddy horns from YG, but done in a cool way.
It was very YG-esque. Yeah, it was a really good statement from him that he's a king and he has a lot to offer us still.
All right, I need to see what Taemin's clapback is now, because I feel like him and Taemin are always releasing such like banger.
Yeah, when Taemin gets out the military, I'm sure he's got some ideas.
Yeah, they both do though. I feel like both him and Taemin as SHINee members, they both like they're top tier, just like solo artists on their own, just outside of being in SHINee as well.
For sure.
I feel like in general, because I talked about Changmin last time, just these like SM solo artists outside of their groups are like, I could totally see a lot of people that are probably fans of like members from really big groups in SM not even knowing they're from like groups or something. Like I could totally see someone being like a massive Taemin, a massive Key fan, and then finding out they're in like SHINee or something, you know, like because their music is so good.
As well.
Yeah, Baekhyun and Changmin and Taeyeon. Yeah. You have like an endless list of just these epic solo artists from SM Entertainment. So
yeah, for sure.
I didn't think I was gonna have 3 thumbs up today, but I have. I've had 3.
Yeah,
this is like a major.
3 for 3.
This is like through the roof. You know, I really liked that Gasoline. So I had to in my brain shut off Metallica's intro to Fuel anytime I hear that word from the amount of times I've heard that song, but I did it. Key's crazy outfit from the start made my brain forget everything like before the song started.
He took us to his world, and I hope his world was not Kwangya.
Dude, did you know SM's gonna somehow tie all of that into Kwangya?
Yeah,
he's gonna be like in the next aespa video dressed in one of those outfits.
Honestly, yeah, he is the Black Mamba. No, yeah. I could just imagine Lisa Man sitting there while Key is like outlining his vision for this project, and he's like, but what if?
Yeah.
What if it's in Kwangya?
Yeah. He brings back the EXO multiverse.
Oh my god. I mean, I'll take that over some of the Kwangya stuff, honestly.
Well, I know you've heard some of the... Actually, I want to do a deep dive in this on a podcast in the future. You guys can comment if you want us to do this. I want to figure out how, like... I've seen Solgi is Black Mamba, apparently, in the aespa Kwangya universe. We should do a whole deep dive into how the hell that lore works. Just
okay.
like
if we must,
there'll be like the meme of Charlie from like Sunny Philadelphia, piecing all the threads together, trying to figure out Lee Soo Man's mind and what that man's been putting together all these years. Yep.
Yeah. All right,
overall,
we'll get a bottle of whiskey and a 20 pack each.
Exactly. Keep killing it. I'm Honan.
I'm Oliver.
Goodbye.